Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is very likely to go far in his career, not just talk about it. He's the kind of man who doesn't just promise things, he does them. You'll see him working late, planning ahead, and keeping his word.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he's the type who bounces back, not breaks down. He won't let tough times drag him into self pity or anger. Instead, he'll sit down, figure out what happened, and calmly look for fixes. He'll talk problems through, ask for advice if needed, and treat others with respect, even under stress.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work both like and respect him. He treats others kindly and politely, making it easy for everyone to get along with him. His caring nature means people feel safe sharing concerns with him, and his hard work earns their admiration.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your career, he will be truly proud of you, not jealous or insecure. He sees your success as something to celebrate and feels happy for your achievements. He believes in growing together, so your win is his win too.
What if you start earning more than him?
No, he won't secretly resent you or feel insecure if you earn more than him. He understands that everyone's journey is different and will be happy for your success. Instead of making you feel guilty or awkward, he will encourage you and respect your achievements.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He handles money carefully and doesn't spend without thinking. He plans his expenses, keeps track of his bills, and makes smart choices instead of buying things on a whim. He's not the type to hide debts or make risky decisions with the family's money.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives a life that matches what he can afford and doesn't pretend to be richer than he is. He makes sensible choices and doesn't try to impress others with flashy things or big stories. You'll notice he values honesty and comfort over trying to look fancy.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and kind, not tight with money or mindset. When someone needs help, he's ready to give support, whether that means sharing what he has or just offering a listening ear. He doesn't hold back kindness and believes in helping people grow.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and honest about money, not secretive or controlling. If you have questions or concerns, he will calmly talk things through and share information without hiding anything. He respects your opinions and wants both of you to feel secure and involved.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared and doesn't think it's only your job. He understands that a home is built by working together, so you won't find him sitting back while you handle everything alone. He respects your time and effort and wants you both to enjoy life without one person feeling burdened.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will truly help with chores and diapers, not just stand on the sidelines and supervise you. If something needs to be done, be it washing dishes, sweeping the floor, or changing babies, he'll roll up his sleeves and join in rather than giving instructions from the sofa. With him, you're partners in every way, and the load feels lighter because you face things together.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He genuinely tries to understand your side and doesn't just argue to prove that he's right. When you share your feelings or concerns, he listens carefully and gives you space to express yourself. With him, you'll feel heard and valued, not dismissed or shut down during tough conversations.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and doesn't say hurtful things or act aggressive. Even if he's upset, he knows how to keep his cool and talk about the problem without shouting or using harsh words. He's committed to solving issues together and doesn't want you to feel afraid or hurt.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, this is not the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. He's patient and doesn't lose his temper over small things, so you won't be caught off guard by sudden outbursts. If he does get upset, it's rare and he tries to handle it calmly without blaming or hurting you.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility when he's wrong instead of blaming you. If something goes wrong, he doesn't point fingers or try to cover up his mistakes. He admits what happened, apologizes sincerely, and works to fix things.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no means no. If you ever say you're uncomfortable or don't want something, he listens and doesn't push you or make you feel guilty. He knows that caring for someone means accepting their choices and making sure they feel safe.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he's not the kind of man who takes it personally when you're not in the mood for intimacy. If you say you're tired or just not feeling up to it, he understands and respects your feelings without sulking, blaming, or making you feel bad. With him, you'll have space to be yourself without worrying about hurting his feelings over this.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He understands that intimacy is personal and special, so he would never use those memories to hurt, embarrass, or shame you later. You won't have to fear jokes at your expense or stories being shared without your permission.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is faithful and not easily distracted by other women. His commitment to you is deep and steady, so you won't find him flirting, wandering, or hiding messages from others. He knows trust is important and doesn't risk it by acting careless or disrespectful.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he's not over possessive and doesn't act jealous, controlling, or always suspicious. He trusts you and respects your freedom, so you won't face constant questions or restrictions about who you meet or what you do. He knows that a healthy relationship is built on trust, not control, and avoids drama or suspicion.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a sign of a controlling personality. When he cares for you, it's genuine and based on wanting you to feel safe and supported, not confined or restricted. With him, protection means standing by your side, not standing in your way.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and doesn't expect you to do most of the work alone. He understands that raising children is about working together, sharing both the fun and tough parts. With him, you're partners in parenting, facing every challenge side by side.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and not lose his temper. He understands that mistakes and emotional moments are part of growing up. So he responds with patience instead of yelling or blaming. He listens, comforts, and helps the children figure out what went wrong so they can learn and move forward.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He knows you are more than just a parent and encourages you to take time for yourself, follow your dreams, and enjoy your hobbies. He respects your need for space and helps out with the children so you don't feel stuck or overwhelmed.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who would support your career now just to ask you to quit after having a child. He truly believes in your right to your own dreams, even as life changes. With him, you won't feel pressured to give up what matters to you.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just act polite on the surface. He believes in building genuine relationships and cares about making your family feel welcomed and respected. You'll see him being thoughtful, sharing laughs, and even helping with small tasks or celebrations. He will try to adjust to your family instead of expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and not make things worse. He doesn't jump to anger or throw blame around. Instead, he listens to your feelings and tries to understand the reason for the stress. He never adds drama or turns the household tense. Instead, he helps create a supportive environment for both of you.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he's not the kind of man who is modern with you privately, but expects you to become a traditional supportive wife in front of his relatives. He respects you for who you are, both at home and in public. You won't be told to suddenly change your clothes, your words, or your behavior just because family is visiting.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you and not stay out of it or side with them. He values fairness and wants you to feel safe and respected, even during tough moments with family or relatives. If he needs to speak up for you, he does it calmly, making sure you're not blamed or made to feel small.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy and he will choose your side in a conflict with his mother if it's the right thing to do. He cares for his family, but he understands that you are his partner and your happiness matters just as much. You won't have to worry about him avoiding tough conversations or making you feel less important.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he will not share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He understands the importance of keeping your relationship matters between the two of you and respects your privacy. With him, you can feel safe knowing your private life stays private, making your bond stronger and filled with trust.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, this is why this guy scores B. Plus. He's a good guy. Being in a relationship with this man, day in and day out, feels peaceful, supportive, and joyful. He understands your needs, listens to your worries, and helps face problems as a true partner.